I wanted to see a couple things. A, how St. Louis are you still? Now that you done been with the Phillies and you done went and did all these other things, how much St. Louis do you still got in you? So a couple of my intentions were to figure out how St. Louis he was, and then also to see if I could test the waters of maybe getting him to come into a coaching role in the Cardinals clubhouse, even if it's just a minor batting coach role. So I think it was, fairly productive. But here's what the man said to me, and y'all tell me if I got what I wanted out of this interview right here.
Ryan, man, home run derby, man. What happened, man?
They have it today.
It ain't today?
Have it today.
Okay.
Couldn't get the lower body going today. Bees like that.
Maybe a little fried rice? Little fried rice?
Hey, bro, you give me some of that fried rice, St. Paul, it could be a different story. That's like that, like Popeye had his spinach.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That was your favorite St. Louis dish, the fried rice?
Yeah, and that's St. Paul.
St. Paul? Okay,
yeah.
You do the toasted ram?
Oh, yes, believe it.
With emo?
Yeah. Believe it.
What kind of St. Paul you get?
Oh, I'm usually getting either pork St. Paul.
The pork?
Yeah, pork St. Paul.
All right.
Little pork fried rice.
So if by chance I had connections and could get you as maybe, I don't know, a hitting coach for the Cardinals, who could you use some help right now?
Nah.
Would you answer that call?
Man, I don't know. I got the little ones at the house.
Yeah.
So right now it's just it's looking after the fam. So
Okay.
I'll be watching from afar.
All right. Well, I'll be watching the 611 podcast,
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm gonna tell your boy Jimmy, he missed out on a chance, man.
We gotta get him out here.
Jimmy, next time you ain't got no dance classes.
Let's go.
Come on, J-Roll. What's up, man?
Yo, come on, man. So I get to, and I ain't gonna lie, you should have seen my face, man. I went over right after this, and I found G, and I was like, I get to interview folks on the regular. I ain't gonna lie, I've had so I've been blessed in that manner, but I still am just a little kid in the candy shop, and I get starstruck real easy, and I try to maintain it, but it's not always easy. So I literally just sat and had to just maintain the fact that Ryan Howard just gave me hella love, and it wasn't giving me the Hollywood shove either. Like, he was into it a little bit. I felt like it, but that wasn't where it ended. And this is where it got real interesting to me. So I had that moment with Ryan Howard, and then after that moment I had with Ryan Howard, to my surprise, I think he sought me out later. And he came to finish the interview, or just give me more details, or just to tell me more, because maybe he was vibing off of the St. Louis vibe. I mean, when you got 314 in you, got 314 in you. And if you don't know, for my folks who don't come from the Lou, we, for some reason, hold our Chinese food in such high regard. What I'm talking to him about in that particular moment is the St. Louis style cuisine that we get from our Chinese food shops. And there's a St. Paul sandwich, which is just a fried, it's just I can't even describe it. It's just, me and a dude from University City, man. I came up off a street called 82nd, or we call it 8 Deuce. Okay, and at the edge of Olive and 8 Deuce, there's a little restaurant called Chong Hua. And I used to walk and ride my bike over to Chong Hua, get me a St. Paul and the special fried rice with extra, cayenne. Well, they used to just call it pepper, but we call it cayenne now. So it was dope to see that he knew about the St. Paul, because that's the St. Louis thing, kind of like Toasted Rab and Emo's Pizza. I also mentioned Emo's in that regard. You saw that, right? So imagine my excitement when the man next to Jimmy Rollins and Chase Utley here finds me after all is done to give me part 2 of this interview, where he goes to tell me a funny story about what happened when he first got into the league, and he had to adapt to cuisine outside of St. Louis, which I thought was real cool. Now, St. Louis folks, you're gonna feel this, but tell me what y'all think about this league.
I tried to get some Chinese food before I went to the ballpark, so I called the place St. Paul sandwich.
In Baltimore?
Yeah, in Baltimore. And it's like,
yeah, you can't take the St. Louis.
See, but that's being a rookie. That's being a rookie in the league coming up, so I learned.
But now you can order your own St. Paul.
That's it.
You can make your own St. Paul restaurant.
That's true.
Bring it to Philly.
That's true. But they got it's the secret herbs and spices.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they do. You know how they do.
It's something with the rice.
Something in the rice. It's brown.
The rice has got to be on point. That's key.
Appreciate you. Right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, my God. Too much is happening right now.
Yeah, man. So my man gave me the full story real quick. I was wondering why I had extra heads in here. Shout out to the New Blurred Order. I accidentally put this on the YouTube. I just noticed that I did. I try to keep the stream separate, but Ty keeps telling me I need to stop doing that. So maybe I should just do more of these. But yeah, this is all about baseball. You would like my yesterday thing. I brought in Star Trek and how that actually influenced or maybe predicted some of the Asian dominance that we have here in the current MLB sphere. But I digress. I just wanted to show how dope it was for me, a baseball fan, being able to meet one of my baseball heroes, and they actually did not disappoint. You know, sometimes I meet some folks and I'm like, damn, man, their character is way better than their character. You know what I'm saying? But in this particular instance, like I said, my man Ryan did not disappoint.